sunshine. And today is Saturday, like slightly behind 11, after 11. I was just talking a little with mom, so got late. Totally missed the breakfast session, couldn't miss. I think I actually feel like going to Toast Box and taking another path to go into the mall. I thought like this would be quicker, but I don't think I can make it anyway, like the time. So that's it. And like, if you can see, my left hand can actually put on still not complete like the whole picture. For oh, by the way, very beautiful flowers on two sides. Oh wow, it's lovely decorations, and I can notice that rarely do they have like flowers on this passage. Okay, it's part of the errands that I put down in the list that I have to finish yesterday, but I forgot. I don't have time. I'm so glad that like in the mall, like it got most of the telecom. I think smartphone is gone, but then like yeah, there's some mobile as well, CMC, yeah. So basically I have this prepaid card and it's expired like a couple of days ago. The validity was good. It was like about a year, but then like time passed super quick and it's a year. And I don't think I've finished using all the usage inside, like I don't know how much gig like gigabytes for internet, but I don't think I've used it up no matter how hard I tried. And some minutes to talk, but I think they will just be expired. I'm gonna ask. So now I'm gonna figure out if I can top up the card. It seems I do have some options to carry the prepaid and then like move to other telecom. But then the chances that I need to go onto a monthly plan, which is monthly, then I don't really want to pay monthly. So I'd rather just have a prepaid card and get some money inside. And the next thing I need to sort out if I'm gonna stay with CMHK is that I like what prepaid points that they have when I have data inside, what kind of things I can subscribe to. But nowadays at work we do have this IP phone. I hope you can really pick up the voice. So they have this IP phone. So like with that app is an app. So with that app, call from the app, you can call like parents or. So I'm on the train line and I'm heading to Central One. So basically because I need to get the hair dryer and spend 40 for some time like that. But yeah, cannot wait any longer. And if I order online, it will take 2 to 3 days to really arrive at home. So like because it will take like some time for shipping, right? So they do have two like retail one in Kunton and one is in Central One. So heading to Central One, and after that I'll be meeting cats, my friend, for Lucas. Lucas, but yeah, that is that. And I was late. My last weekend was about like my last month after jab yesterday. So basically, the pain is there. I cannot really side lift and like not everywhere. So I need to change the platform, because I need to head back to Central Bound and go to Central One. So I want to finish it quick. So my updates on the situations post-second jab situation. First of all, for the arm or for the wound, the pain comes more like quicker than before, like than the previous jab. I couldn't really lift my arm very soon, like yesterday afternoon. So side lifting cannot uplift like the front and yeah. Basically with the pain. If I'm gonna carry things like this, I can still do, but then I will feel the pain very instantly once I need to engage the muscle on the sides. Like when I need to bend, that pain will come on the side. So that is number one about the arm, like the So very soon I'm here. I'd rather not to like film on the train because I need to be very loud to beat the surrounding noise. So yeah, but then so I'm having to just to continue with other symptoms. So I think I feel much stronger in like other ways when I take the second jab. If I'm gonna compare like my post first jab, I slept a lot. It's like a sleeping marathon. I was like totally asleep after the Friday jab. So that was it. However, there was not so much symptoms. If I'm gonna say, it would be like on the 12th, about 10 to 12 days, I feel like a little of this higher heartbeat. I couldn't really count because I didn't take any like measurement, but I feel that like just the heart would beat a little faster than usual. So that is like the post symptom of the second jab. The post symptom, like I kind of scored what my colleagues or other fans was would have after maybe their first jab. Like I guess yesterday I slept a little bit earlier. I feel like today, right, when I was hopping out for breakfast, I feel a little of the muscle pain coming in. Two sides of arms, like like if you catch a cold or catch a flu, you got this muscle pain and soreness, different parts of you don't. I don't have the chill feeling, but yeah, that would be it. Like I got the muscle pain here and there. I got the heavy headedness as well. And number 3, I don't have a high body temperature. I don't have. I was checking my temperature when I was entering the mall or food court, or when I was checking my own temperature when I was at home. So far was okay, but that is what I'm having for now, like the day right after the second jab. So keep you updated. So I think I haven't been here for a very long time now. I've reached the Changsha one basic. So here we have it. So like that, obviously opposite me, like a few new complexes of like public housing in Changsha 1. They're called Anzhou Estate. On the other side where I am actually situated, if you can see, they're much like shorter. Just look different, but then maybe what wows you is the revamp of the shopping malls. I think that it was like quite a few years ago, and it was nothing like that. And of course, like all the public housing estates, shopping malls and car parks are actually managed by, what is that? The link called Lingjin in Hong Kong developer. And like previously over there, now it's still restaurants, but in the old days, 大排檔 like we call it 嗰啲叫做mushroom developer. And like previously over there, now it's still restaurants, but in the old days, 大排檔 like we call it 嗰啲叫做mushroom. So nowadays they changed the entire look. I don't know if they have pulled the whole thing down because it doesn't look anything like that any longer. But then like but they look equally good, I would say, by the like very innovative design. I think they use those like container kind of concept now, which is called like mall maybe. So previously it wasn't anything like that, but basically the layout is the same, 2 ways in, the other way, and then turn entering. And food, I think mostly, but destination Yoho Mall. So I'm showing you previous in my previous clip, like just now that one outside, right? It's called Donggu Ting because like Donggu is actually mushroom in Cantonese. It was like the rooftop on the top was so much like a mushroom or like an umbrella top. So that is how it yielded its name. It rendered the name like Donggu Ting, but I guess like it's gone. It's posted. So to get things is pretty quick. Like you just go up to the front desk, the cashier, and then get what you need. But I guess like it's because of the 出嚟好唔該你出製各方面嗰度附近。跟住我攞過嚟嘅啫。So I guess like it's also because the online shopping availability actually speeds up the whole thing. And if you have done enough research and you actually can, and if you're confident in the So I guess like it's also because the online shopping availability actually speeds up the whole thing. And if you have done enough research and you actually can, and if you're confident in the way that you shop the electronic goods online and like the warranty and everything is sorted out, then I think you're good enough to just buy it. And of course you can wait, but I guess the retail, like the availability of the shop also makes the thing way more instant to be available, because like the hairdryer at home cannot wait any longer. So if I'm getting it now, good, but I just need to carry the whole thing all around Hong Kong today until alright, so it's very quick and I just paid. Of course the line is moving, so it's fine. Just now was like saying that like as long the online experience has really makes the whole thing even more efficient because you couldn't see me, and because basically the Q&A, like the CS is available online, like the chat is there, the person is answering you questions. And I think the biggest part of it, if you're getting electronic goods, is that you have to be very clear with the warranty and how if it's part like are they selling things that is from a distributor and will be accepted by the distributor as well. So they all sorted out online last night when I was asking. So which is fine. And so I'm getting it now. I have to carry that. A little in a rush, as well because I'm meeting her at 4:30. So and I wanted to get the tickets beforehand. So that is that. And second of all, when the wait just fill out, we're still on it. So we're entering the cinema. It's called Golden Sand, and we're watching Luca. I hope I'm right with the name. Lucas. No, I did already. Have to wait. Some lines over here. Thank you. Oh, okay. Doing the vlog.
Change your phone?
No, it isn't the same phone.
Oh.
It's been 3 years. Hello. Yeah, is it I always got the name wrong. I always call it Luca or Lucas. I don't know. Is it Luca or Lucas? Lucas.
Yeah.
I just like it. I think like some of these faces, the characters, was really drawn to reality. I was impressed. I think the second movie I want to watch is Peter Rabbit, but it's too
Rabbit? Yeah.
I don't know. Animation is my number one. But it's always like a waste of time when people feels that.
Yes.
Okay, this is our first time to this this theater.
What's the popcorn?
But I'm okay. We
You
can
sure?
save it for dinner.
Okay. Oh, you have to say
Dinner.
Cinema One.
Oh, okay. The other way.
Oh, how cool.
No, it's called Luca. Alright, see you after the movie. Wow, I can see people coming out, great. So fine, I'll try to pause it. There is another shop in, I think, Rochester. And yes, so people come for the shop front. So I come for the shop front too. And ice drinks, really hot. And we walk all the way over from florist market. We got flowers. We got finally my first pot of flowers, and that is roses. I hope I won't get it like killed. And another big business to do, maybe today if I have time, that is to report the 2 little plant things from like the tiny pots to a bigger one, bigger things. But that's that for now. 好多人等住睇我 update follow。我要扮咧口不經意嗰啲，因為冇人睇到。哎呀，真係叻！要扮不經意。So it's like the watch. So I just kind of make quite some effort to assemble the whole thing together, because you need to plug those 2 buttons back into the pouches, and so you can get the watch. For today, right? Today is actually Monday. I didn't really get a chance to wear that to work yet, but just because I haven't activated it and I didn't really bother and to like find out how until just now. I was waiting for the washroom because my mom was in the washroom, so what about just like get it fixed? And another issue that I need to like sort of get it sorted, or another issue I need to get sorted is that I need to do the bank transfer. So I got two checks to settle with the money inside, otherwise I will be like billed with overdraft. But I'm expecting that fee, and which is so hello. So I tried to like do a very quick one. You know, I got frustrated for like about 2 days that I couldn't really activate my Fitbit Versa Lite. So finally comes here, and I kind of unboxed it yesterday. I do have another video yesterday showing me how I unboxed it, but I think probably I would just like screen that out, because you know, like I wasn't so there in the video, and I just got this like the tiny last proof left. Maybe my invoices over there as well. They're not invoices, they're receipts. But anyway, so they always come with few bands when it's extra large, or large, yeah, like a longer bands for like bigger rates. Another one I think is just my size. I kind of got a feeling it's just a little still longer than usual, but just perfect. I used to have the gray bands, but then in the email they've told me that like they've run out of that gray bands, so they just have the black. And somehow it's not the bands that run out or like get 40, it's actually the watch itself get 40. So so it's like the watch. So I just kind of make quite some effort to assemble the whole thing together, because you need to plug those two bands back into the pouches, and so you can get the watch. But for today, right? Today is actually Monday. I didn't really get a chance to wear that to work yet, but just because I haven't activated it, and I didn't really bother and to like find out how until just now. I was waiting for the washroom, because my mom was in the washroom. So what about just like get it fixed? And another issue that I need to like sort of get it sorted, or another issue I need to get sorted is that I need to do the bank transfer. So I got two checks to settle with the money inside, otherwise I will be like billed with overdraft. But I'm expecting that fee, and which is so necessary, because you know, as I pay for it, like it's like there's this work bill that I need to pay for the school, and so it's like small claims, kind of like I would do small claims afterwards, but I just use like I can actually do bank. Okay, so a little sidetrack, but over there I was like, I got the check written and to pay off a payment for the school, and I have not done the transfer from the saving account to the current account, so I'm risking an overdraft. Wow. With all this talk, so what I'm gonna bring you onto is this one. So how can I connect my Versa Lite back to my like Fitbit app? So basically I just look up a quick one, how to connect my Versa Lite to my phone. And so a very quick steps, and very soon open your Fitbit app, tap your account icon, tap set up a device. Number 3, choose which Versa, the model that you have, for example Versa 2 and blah blah, and tap set up. And I think it's all the trick hidden behind that. After settings, what should I go for? So in my account I should set up a device, and I was about right. I was looking for what should I do. I go into account settings and app settings, and I almost wanted to delete my account and like get it all over again, but it doesn't work that way, because you might have a Fitbit account, but there is a chance that, or they expected that you probably have a few Fitbit watches or a few Fitbit devices. So you're gonna choose set up a device under your account, and then choose which model you have, or like which one you're setting up for under this Fitbit account or on this app. So mine is my favorite Versa Lite. It is I actually mentioned in my like previous the one like the unbox video, but I don't think I'll put it up. So the thing is that like the Versa Lite, this replacement was such a surprise doing or like offerings by Fitbit, because I thought like they wouldn't even do any replacement or accept any warranty for me, because I got it like from Carousel, which is brand new, but then like that is also like a souvenir or gift redemption by the seller. So there I do have the proof of purchase kind of thing, but then it is not exactly from any retail. So afterwards, So I still keep the proof, but when I was texting, I was about like on the verge between getting a new a new one off the market, like from Carousel, maybe it's a second hand. But you know, for electronic goods or gadgets like this one, you might you might not really want to get any like second hand used ones, because you know the battery health or battery life doesn't really will get depleted by the time that you get it. Like when they're selling it, they might not be covered by warranty either. So you need to consider the battery health, you need to consider warranty, so all the sort of things. So second-hand used gadgets might not be the best option. So what is left to me is that I'm trying to see like what Versa watches were out there, like what are the latest models. And yes, Versa Lite still available. And I just realized on their retail or on their official website, Versa Lite is not on the list. It's not on sale. Like it's not for sale basically. So I couldn't even buy one from the retail or from the official website. And they have the latest model Versa 4, which I don't think is. It's not that it's not worth it. I wouldn't say that after this goodwill or like they're doing or this what they offered. Like they just without any questions asked, they just offer pick it up for me and do the replacement. All in all, they didn't even ask for any proof of purchase, just that you need to pay for a time because you need to wait up for them to like also have logistics. So for me myself, I waited for like a month until I like call for the pickup from DHL. But other than that, overall it's actually okay. Like for the logistics there, I think it's still bearable. Like back and forth, I think about a month. I probably kicked off the replacement process, including Korea, at the beginning of June. That's all, like somewhere like 12th of June maybe. So now back to the process, how I should work the whole like activation out is that I chose the model on the app, and then you scroll down to accept the terms and conditions, and then you're gonna charge the Versa Lite, and I just realized it is the way. So it's so cute. Like, can you see this? They unwrap it and charge it and telling you how should you do that. Okay, so next I should charge it. Yay! So I hope that is connected. And now, oh, I got it. I got the code. So you definitely have to switch on the Bluetooth as well. So it's connecting to my phone to the Fitbit. Awesome! Yay! So there's an okay, it's connected. I gotta take it there. So the second thing that I need to mention, like, or maybe just a reason why I think it's really a high time for me to like switch back on or really go back to the Versa Lite, even though I got a new watch for myself. Yeah, for this year or for this summer or whatsoever, or just the time is right. But the thing is also that because it's summertime now, and lately I've been putting on sunscreen just for a few days. I get for 2 weekends now. Like it's really super scorching hot like today, and it's really sunny. And first of all, it's summer. Sunny is so normal, so legit. And number 3, also because of this, I actually got this sunscreen, facial sunscreen. And this is an Australian brand called Simple As That. I think it's called Simple As That. So I got it from a dealer called Aussie Skincare, which is an online store in Hong Kong. So it was somehow like on sale, or on sale on price cut, because it's close to the end date, like expiry date of the product. So somehow they want to clear up the stock maybe. And that's why I'm getting one tube for myself, and I believe over the summer I'll probably be able to finish that tube. It's 100ml, so it should be fine, even though I'm not going overseas or anywhere. But like day to day, I think I will be able to like finish it as much as I can towards October, because the expiry date is somewhere in October. So yeah, that is the case. And also because I need to put on sunscreen, right? I just don't really want to wear really leather watch, because you know how it stings and everything, and it might be difficult to really wash or like clean if it is leather straps. So that is like all my essay and reasons and speech on like, oh, this is just the best time or high time to switch to a rubber band smartwatch. Okay, so I know like some of you probably using Rolex, and Rolex comes with the bands like that. You can switch the bands or the wristbands to rubber bands as well. But then still, even with Rolex, you rather have rubber bands for fashion or for easier maintenance
also a lot of reasons. So I think for my reason, so legit as well. And smartwatch, I mean Fitbit, the smartest option of smartwatch. Okay, see you next one. So yes, if you find that this space is very unfamiliar, you're right. And this is unfamiliar to me too. Today, and this, in fact, now is evening, you can see the time. So I'm trying out this new studio, which is a Pilates and mixed studio. They do have fitness, like other equipment based or like other HIIT fitness classes. They have yoga, like aerial yoga after this one, and they have Pilates reformers basically, and they also have like bar. I think they have bar classes. I saw a bar by the window, so I saw that on their social media. And the studio is called Scout Hub, and basically this is a very nearby, like a studio near to my home, so it's also like in Olympic or in Taekwondo, so it's fair. So it's really within a very walkable distance, or walkable to me. And I think it's about less than 15 minutes, so 10 to 15 minutes from home to here, and I walk all the way over. And yeah, so but then it's also about the fringe that I'll probably walk to. It's like behind or beyond that walkable distance. So that is that, and I guess here got a lot of dinner places, so I also bring a container with me, this like delivery hair bag, so I probably can bring home dinner after the class. This is gonna be a Pilates reformer intermediate / advanced class. It should be starting at 7:30, but then like they haven't finished the previous one, so I'm still waiting in the lobby as I'm like going in, and here's a little really stuffy or whatever. So I'll finish soon and I can go in. Oh yeah, they finished, great. So yeah, and maybe a little update this Thursday. This Thursday I'll be having my first session in reformers with Jin. So I'll be partnering. Basically, I am added to that reformer mentorship group. There is this existing one, and they just get started, and there are some different candidates in there, and somehow like with Pilates you need to work on each other, you need a partner. So I am in need of a partner for my reformer section. For Matt I have Maggie, then I need just another person, at least or other people. So I was added to the group thanks to John, who is the mentor. So there is this group and a few ladies in there. I hope that they're not too difficult to deal with. It seems they are at a younger age or of a younger age. So I will see, but this Thursday is gonna be my first session. It seems they have done one before, so yeah. And for my exercises I have to perform or to teach would be so it's really dark around me, and in addition to that I use this ruler, so it's especially darker. So I just about to be home, and basically I just come back from Central, and just now I was so in the dilemma between a yoga class 8:45 from relaxing stretch and going home, and yeah, I treated out yoga class and just come home. But basically the yoga class was a very last minute idea. After I left, I only came up with that idea after I left ISOFIT. Basically speaking of ISOFIT, it was a self-practice session there. I just went up and practiced on those performers. There could be way more story to figure out on the back, but then I probably just keep it as brief as possible because this is my third take to like wrap up like why I'm home or how I sacrificed the yoga out of yoga class to be better put, like not exactly sacrificing yoga class because yeah, but then like it's I kind of just make the decision to just come home because you know like I got a very like tomorrow will be a very packed day, but then it will be stretched to an earlier time to kick the day off because there is this closing ceremony. So I will be responsible for the MC training, the student MC training. So we didn't really have any rehearsal beforehand, like last few days, and the MC like the MC script is still like being in a lot of drafts, and I think it's finally come to the final version like this afternoon. And but then like today we have professional development day, like the PD sessions with a lot of meetings going on, so we don't really have a rehearsal with the students. So tomorrow we will just have to go back to school at 7:30, and think of that I just like maybe I should just go home and trade it for an extra back home for my own staff and like you know kind of like this. I guess starting from June, I try to like review like how I distribute my like a day of time. So I just think that previous in like last few years, I've been going back home really late or quite too late, like about this time of 10, and I never really get to have my dinner after like 10. Usually when I just have to go home that late or have to go for class at 8 and finish at 9, and then everything or shower and come home. And I'm just living in the city, so it's really close for me to just be home from Central or like from the studios, usually in like across the harbor. But then it'll still be like 10 when I'm really at home. So I'm just saying maybe I should like switch that up, and now I would probably be more willing to forgo any like fitness or just one more yoga class for the day. But also because I need to go like but then like what really put me onto this round of like you know live update is that left unsaid is that like how I kind of also make good use of that one extra hour earlier getting home earlier, is that you know I kind of really have to fix or like get the mobile bills settled. I got 2 mobile bills I need to settle. No, one is like my monthly bill, so that is like my regular number, and also like since last year I had a new number for work, especially for students, so it will be like my sort of like professional number, and that is on a prepaid card. So that is a year validity and is expired at the beginning of this month, and I do have a lot of gigabytes for internet use on that card, but anyhow they are all expired, and if I need to keep the number I need to actually renew the card and put the money into that prepaid card within a year, like a month time, and I still got a lot of time, but then I just realized that maybe I just really want to have money in there, so if I make phone calls, and I can just change that like that SIM card, and then I can just call right away. Like for example today I actually need to call my students. I'm just so glad that like the WhatsApp number is still valid, and so I still can call from the WhatsApp business, and I registered that phone number with the WhatsApp business, and while I cannot like and what else, and but then like you know what, my regular number is like very low on the data, so yeah, it's also at the expense of that part. So why not just like do everything now before too late? Because I just have 2 more days basically for my regular phone number to be like to be valid, or like you know like I just need to renew it before 16th. So basically I don't really have 2 days. And I'm just so glad I get things done and I can really go home. So I'm bringing you all the way that we married. So on to, I guess I don't remember which is which, but it always looks cool. I like how the design is like how the interior is designed. And here's, I guess it's like the first, like last year was like the so as total we basically don't have a normal year, and it's just half a year, like one term effective. So there was no such a end of year or end of year gathering or end of year lunch on, and our place to meet. Like, so basically a tea buffet for today is actually starting at 3:30. And by the way, I think that is Conroe, and behind gonna be over there, maybe Upper House. Been there once only for happy hour. And how should I? Okay, thank you. Hello. So I'm inside, and well, this is the spread of food. This is not the new scene. Cannot see. So the sun is like cut on my face, so couldn't really see me. Put me the spread. And instead of changing, switching, or flipping the camera, I'll probably just see from my back. So they do have like a couple of dim sum. Not exactly that. They just have like some sumai. I think it's sumai, and because I tried this one, and this is the buns. Lotus buns, and this is just as it said, knuckle, in a very Chinese way. So this is the spread for salad. Boring. Not many like sashimi. I think they're finishing as well. And then the like cheese running out of it. Okay, see me again. And so just finished 7:30 to 8:30 class. So just have 1 hour this few months. And it's really hard. I got a full bottle of water, but finish it right after the class. But like first of all, my like thermal flask is 350, so not that much if you really go very thirsty. Can I help? But like get some thing for myself. There was this, I actually feel like getting bottled tea, so I can actually drink on the way back. That doesn't look like you're drinking. I can see like there's not many options, but then like there's one on promo, $7. But this one I've never tried before, and just $7.50. So on budget wise, it's still like a good one.